Let's go ahead and bust open the almanac here on the 1st of October. Now, we're not that far down as far as our annual precipitation goes, and there's a good chance, remember these measurements come from Joplin Regional Airport, that by the time we get into Sunday morning, we're going to be right on par with where we'd normally be. Look at that record low, dates back to 1985. Hit the freezing mark on October the 1st. No thank you, sir. Ma'am, I should say, as in talking to Mother Nature. Look at the cloud cover over 7th and Rangeline in Joplin. You can tell it wants to pop at any time. Sits at a very comfortable 74 degrees, but high humidity at 82%. Now, speaking of popping, we do have a little bit of precipitation going on south of I-44. Let's bebop down here into southwest Missouri / northwest Oklahoma, or Arkansas, excuse me, where we've yet to pick up any lightning involved with any of that. But at the same point in time, as it moves up from the south, and that's what everything will do today, move from south-southwest up to the northeast. We are seeing some good bouts of rain make its way through McDonald County and Berry County, and now right along the Mount Vernon exit on I-44 as well. When we take into consideration what we've had, our rain totals since Thursday, a whole lot more spread out than what we had when the rain first began. We had that definitive line right along the Montgomery County and Labette County line, and then just trace that up to the north now. Coming off of yesterday where we had thunder, lightning, and heavy rain for the central and eastern portions of our counties. Everybody pretty much sitting at least 1/4 of an inch, some places already up to about 3 to 3.5 inches. And remember, we are not done. At the same point in time, comfortable. Just remember, when that rain does roll through, don't be surprised if you don't get about a 8 to 10 degree drop when the initial storm system hits. What we're following today is this on the jet stream as it dips down around Mexico and then makes its way back up right through the 4 states. That's why all this Gulf moisture is going to be pushed along the I-44 corridor. Now, we don't have the threat of anything severe, and when I say severe, I don't mean thunder and lightning, because that will still exist, but no high winds and no threat of any hail. Speaking of severe, let's take a quick tropical look as we head into the weekend. As Sam is still a Category 4 hurricane, and by the time Saturday and Sunday roll around, it will cause some pretty good storm swells on the mid-Atlantic and east coast of the United States. And then still tracking Victor, still a tropical storm. And remember, Teresa, boom, 48 hours, she was in and out. That's why we went from male name to male name and dropped down to the V's. But Victor's still hanging in between Africa and South America, so of little consequence to us. What is of consequence to us is a Friday night, it's fall, and it's high school football. So we're going to talk about scattered rain with mild temperatures for about the time kickoff rolls around. Wind won't be too much of a factor, so that won't be too bad. And really, since it's going to be scattered, traveling won't be too bad at all. But I'd still hang on to an umbrella all the way through tonight. And if you got anything going tomorrow morning, well, that's where we get a little bit more widespread. There we sit at about 8:30, and as we progress toward the noon hour and into the afternoon, heavy rain that then spreads to the northern portion of the 4 states. And then there's the 44 line that we've been talking about. That'll be just in time, of course, for the Pitt State Missouri Southern rivalry game taking place in Joplin at Fred G. Hughes Stadium tomorrow. Our 7-day forecast with temperatures that are very, very nice for the beginning of October. And Tanya, just stick around until Sunday with me, because Sunday is going to be gorgeous. We're going to open up next week in the low 80s, high 70s with plenty of sunshine. We just got to find a way to keep the basement dry for the next 48 hours.
It sounds like if you're thinking about trying to reschedule something from Saturday, Sunday's a good option.
Sunday is going to be perfect. Next weekend, if you want to put it off a week, if Saturday's the best day to do it for everybody, friends and family, if you can delay it 1 week, it's going to be fine as well.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Michael.